In life, having a farm, building a farm, moving along. Check for mods. Always gotta check for mods, always. Because sometimes they come in, sometimes they don't. Sometimes it's weeks between them. Deselect all, select all, start. Awesome. I like Kool-Aid. I do. I like anything that's like really sugary. I shouldn't. Alright, let's see. Hurry up! There we go. Alright, so let's just check out the fields. I was told 4. Should've... Ooh, it does have a layer down. I'm so happy, 'cause today I found my friends. Alright. Oh, that was close. Okay, right now, let's see. Control I. Alright. Now the objective is to run down, pick up another, couple bags of bag of fertilizer, so, just get things moving some more. It'd be nice to have a trailer and everything else, but as we all see, I just ain't got the money to get it right yet. I don't like taking out loans from the bank or anything because I think that's like a hindrance. Oh, I forgot something. Click here. I want to know what everybody's saying, so I have to have that pop up. Awesome. Now I can see what people are saying. Alright. I can read comments. Read suggestions and ideas. So anyhow, as I'm racing my whole 15 miles an hour down the road, I think that this cedar is actually kind of nice. Wouldn't mind one that is a little bit bigger, holds like 2,000 of each, or 3,000 of each. I'd love to have something like that. I think it would do wonders, honestly. If I can hold 3,000 seed, also another 3,000 on fertilizer. It'd be a little bit easier to deal with. I mean, field 2, I think I'm going to have to go back, do like 4 or 5 strips, come back through, do another 4 or 5. Alright. R. Let's hit this. Come into here, get a bag. Yep. Trying to fill up some fertilizer in this now. R E. Awesome. Now, oh, hey, how's the wife? She's in bed right now. She went to bed a while ago. She's tired. She's been working pretty good. I think it's today she has 3 different jobs to be working at. She's got 2 separate post offices to go through and clean, and she's working at the store, I think. So, today's going to be a long one for her. I've been working with the puppy more. I think she's getting more used to being on her own. So that's a plus. She's covering for somebody at the one post office. She's also doing hers. You gotta figure, 17 bucks an hour? It's really good in this economy. Woo. I mean, it really is. I was talking to somebody else about that, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, she makes out pretty decent. They're like, oh, I don't know, and we actually start talking more and more about it, and they're like, I guess she does. I'm like, yeah, dude, she makes more than I do. But she just don't get the hours that I get. You know? He's like, oh, yeah. Go back down here again. Do this last little run. I wouldn't mind a trailer and a new tractor, but just can't afford it right now. It kind of hurts not being able to afford it. Oh well, give me some time and I will knock out these other 2 fields over here. I'll be able to afford it pretty easily. Hey, back off. Don't be sneaking up on me like that. Let's see we just... Oh man, we get like a plow truck every here and there. I think they want to put a plow truck on the Super Crew, but the only problem with putting plow truck on the Super Crew is the truck gets so beat up in the summer. I mean, it really does. Yeah, we got a little bit less than an inch today. 10. Well, that was cleaned up and not expected. I went that far for only 10. That's a damn joke. And we get one good snowstorm a year, and it's usually around Christmas. And then it's like we might... St. Patty's Day for us is always cold and wet. I don't remember back to having a nice St. Patty's Day. Why will you not go above 61 FPS? Kind of watching it on my screen and it's like bouncing between 60 and 61 FPS. It's like, I know my computer is more powerful than that. Oh, it hurts me so. I hear the puppy going off. Should go to... Actually, the wife works at the store. I might tell the wife to buy a little radio tonight. I don't... So you're down with having a cold birthday? Me, it don't matter. R. R. There we go. R. Hey. Did it. Happy now. Tab. I don't have a problem unloading this to, you know. You have one of the April Showers birthdays. Haha. There she goes. There she goes. Hey, got it all. There's a little bit of seed left over. But that don't matter. But in April it snows for us. Ain't April like Easter or something like that in April? Um, let's look for a mission. Fertilize 31. Weeding. Fertilizing field 31. Accept. And where's field 31? Way down there. Okay. I can do it. You afraid that everybody would pick on you for being a joke? Is that what you're trying to say? Oh my god, I think she needs a radio or something. Because I think she gets like bored. And then it's like she looks for somebody. You know, and nobody's there, so it's like, I'm bored, now I'm gonna start yiping. I've made sure she got food and water before going to bed. I do that every night. And every single night's the same thing about the food. I have to tap the dish with my finger, stick my finger in her food before she will eat it. Other than that, she'll go and sniff it real quick and like back off. Huh. I don't know. I really don't see a whole bad point of being born on April 1st. H higher. So, I know a girl, believe it or not, all of the cameras from her birth pictures state that she was born October 31st. But it was her grandmother that was in the delivery room that delivered her, you know, at the hospital. Her grandmother turned around and said that she was born on the 1st because in the hospital the clocks are off. So her birthday's November 1st, but she was actually born on Halloween. That's kind of cool though. Yes. Well, they say she's born. Things. Oh, you know, I look at it like this. In this world, you cannot have soft skin. You can't. Because everybody's going to tear into you for it. Me, I mean, I get made fun of all the time. So you know the best way I combat it? Get to it before they can. I mean, what are they going to say? Something that I already have? When I eat, I joke around when I eat, whatever. They say something about that. And I turn around and I look at them and say, hey, I'm fat. Somebody has to finish up the food. I mean, the crew I'm with right now is, I don't know. I feel more, this is going to sound kind of weird and lame and screwed up, accepted with the crew that I'm with now. And how I deal with things now is more laid back. You know, I got harassed for being fat at my one job. And it's like, I'm not really fat, I'm just overweight. Big difference. I haven't made it to the damn scale. But you also gotta remember, I'm 6'1" too. And well, they were joking around and calling me fat and everything at work. And they're like, damn, you eat everything in sight. Do you still need more food? And I turned around and I have to open up my mouth. One day my boss turned around, well, one of my bosses, he turns around and says, about time your fat ass does something, because I was standing on a engine hoist that was lifting up a four-wheeler. He said something about it. And I turned around, and it just had to happen. Without even thinking, it came out of my mouth. Well, damn, your fat ass can be up here too, because the phone will reach this far. And nobody knew what to say. Because nobody harasses him back. Nobody bullies him back in any way. And he would get away with it. Well, as soon as I start cracking up, I noticed something. His jokes went away. They went away real quick. He would say something, I'd snap back with something, and it's like, damn, I can't handle this. I'm like, damn, you're right. I mean, my whole life, I have been a very mean individual. And I'm trying to change that, like I was saying yesterday. I'm trying to change that whole being mean all the time. So what happens is when people come back with being mean, it's like the best way I can come back at it and to combat it is say what they say. You know? And it turns on them and makes them look bad. I mean, it makes it look where they are. It shows that they're just being mean out of spite, you know? And when I make my crack right back, I say the same thing, different way, whatever. And they're like, well, yeah, whatever. And, like, yeah, you don't have anything to say. Call me fat. Call me slow. Call me retarded. I don't care. Call me anything that you want to call me. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to open up my mouth, say the same thing, but I'm going to show you it does not bother me. I mean, I used to be somebody completely different. I mean, I tear people down in a heartbeat. And I was very good at it. And it's like, I've been stopping. And the crew that I'm with now, alright? I mean, I don't worry about that. Always. She's not... Well, the crew I'm with now, I mean, it's kind of weird. I'm kind of not used to it because everybody is like, you're doing a good job. You do a good job at this. You do a really good job at that. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for doing that. And, I mean, I have a hard time accepting that right now because I've never been with that. You know? Everybody's like really nice. Everybody's really laid back. We joke around, bust on each other a little bit. But yet it's like, hey, you're doing a really good job. Hey, you're doing a great job. Hey, I like how you handled this. And it's like, wow. Wow, what's wrong with you people? Usually I'm being called retarded and everything else. I don't understand. This is all new to me. And I don't know how to handle it at times, you know? Because it's so far different for me. Ooh. This should be the end of this field. Dun dun dun. Let's check. Let's check. Oh, that's so nice of a sound. Collect back. Awesome. Transport weed. 23. Fertilize. Accept contract. Back. Now where is 23? Right over here. Alright. Hey, if I'm making another 10 grand on 23, I'm not gonna complain. I'm just gonna run over there. I'm gonna do it. And then I'll run a little bit north of there and get more material. Not to go, one of the bullies bugged her, and I was like I said, I mean, I don't believe in the whole, I understand where you're coming from on it, but the physical part behind it, I don't see as a necessity. I've been learning lately, everybody has a bad day, and everybody needs to work together on it, you know? Just because somebody's having a bad day does not mean that they should get a leeway, but yet it don't mean that they should get tormented either. You know? Or even be a tormentor. I have bad days all the time, trust me. I run on very little sleep, but yet when it comes down to it, a lot of this, I mean, it is my choice, but it's not, you know? That was the first time I ever punched someone. But, honestly, did it get you anywhere? I mean, did you, like, mysteriously become some superhero? You know where I'm going with it? I don't know. I've been trying to shun away violence. I stopped the bully. Oh, what's this next comment? Theory is I didn't even get in trouble for it. He has become quiet. Well, my theory being, okay, was there another way to go about it? You know? That's how I try to look at everything. Is there a... What all ways are there to go about doing something? I got rewarded. Like today's crimes with Antifa and all that crap. You know? And LGBTQAR, whatever the hell that is. I mean, that's even getting out of hand. All these rights activists and everything are getting out of hand. This one woman, I think it is. Yeah. I didn't read the full story, but she turned around and stated that there is a difference between men and women. Men should not play women's sports because they take away from all the ability of the women. Example being, a guy came into a woman's sport, he started playing it, and he has taken records. Just because he says that he's a woman. He's transgender. But I think that's wrong, though. He shouldn't be competing in the women's sports. Because of the whole men and women are different. I mean, if you really look at it, Christianity way, pagan way, whatever, Darwin way, Darwinian, I should say. No matter how you look at it, men were put here, and then women were put here to do what men can't. That's the simplest way to put it. There should be no battle of the sexes. I mean, both of us should work together and do what we're good at. On average, women are better caretakers than men. On average. Not every scenario, but average. Men are more physical working than women. On average. You know? Why can't we keep things like that? Honestly, the only reason why I told my wife to get a job, actually, I didn't even tell her to get a job. That's a mistake of words. I told her that I want her to be able to choose whether she has to work or not. I'm not going to tell her she needs a job. That's a mistake. I want to have enough income to support us financially for our basic needs. That's what I told my wife. I don't want her to have a job because we need it. I want her to choose to get a job because she wants one. if that makes sense. Yes, I still believe in opening doors for my wife. I mean, I don't get her flowers very often for the simple fact of I am gone all the time. I'm working. It's nothing for me to kick 70 hours in you know, a week or whatever. I ran 12-hour shifts for days on end. I just sleep in between. I try to help out with everything that I can in the house, whether it's right or wrong. And I try to do my best. Like I said, something in my head just clicked one day and said, it is time to fix how you're living. And that's exactly what I've been working on. Not the right button, dum-dum. X. I needed to fix how I was living, and that's exactly what I've been working on. There we go. One thing that I am doing now is I have began to strive to do better than what I did the day before. Simple reasoning. I need to. I mean... let's try this. Do the... package for storing material. Oh, I can't use those because I can't lift them up yet. Alright. Now I got enough fertilizer for a little bit. If you ever get the chance, okay, watch the documentary on Gandhi. You know? Watch a couple documentaries on Gandhi. It's amazing how he became who he was. And it's amazing that he defeated, alright? How can I put it? He kicked Britain out of India without any weapons. I mean, he became like a godlike figure by never harming anybody. He proved to an entire nation that he can, like, be civil no matter what, even in the worst conditions. He did not harm anybody. And he was a very powerful and smart man. He was also very shy at the beginning. He was scared to speak. He really was. And then all of a sudden he became like this legend, this hero. Without hurting a single person. I mean, you should never have to change who you are. But you should also never bring on war when there is always a better way. To protect yourself is one thing, but to harm another is something completely different. I mean, Gandhi is a very, very powerful man. And how he spoke was very powerful, to say the least. Get me to about 4 o'clock. Let's see what I need. Awesome. Uh, 5 o'clock. Let's see what I can do. But yes, Gandhi was amazing. He was very enlightened. You know? Yeah, I spent like 3 hours at work while I was in the loader listening to documentaries about him. And how he became who he is. Like his mother, for example, did not eat for like 4 days straight, okay? She refused to eat until it stopped raining. Well, come to think about it in that aspect, alright? If she's not eating because it's raining, I mean, her family was getting scared because it's like she didn't eat for days. And all she said was, well, God don't want me to eat yet. Don't worry, He'll protect me though. Tell me that that's not like powerful. You have that much faith that it will stop raining. You know? That much faith. Yes. I can run this. Still can't get that thing I told you about out of my head. You told me lots of things. What's love got to do with it? Got to do with it? Ah, there we go. Ah. Yes. Yes. Pick this all up. The down part about this crop is I can almost pick up this whole entire field before this is spilled. Up part is it's rather expensive actually. Soybeans, 2,300. I can do canola next. Oats is really expensive too, and I get straw out of it. Maybe I should make more oats. Oh, yeah. I don't know why he's got to back up the whole field, but he does. At a whole 6 miles an hour. Luckily, he's almost done. Maybe I'll plant like oats next. What are you doing? I am so bewildered with what he's doing. You're an idiot, dude. You went completely up and down a field. One row. And said that you are now done. H, higher. Wow. There we go. Let's get some more light on the situation. Don't worry about it. The past is the past. You can't change the past. Unless you're a truck driver. But that's even getting harder now. Ooh. Oh, good. I finished that part now. Now turn. Yes, back into the sunflowers in the field. Haha. See, I still got quite a ways with this guy. So, let's see. Any other little missions to do? Transport, harvest, bale, transport. And these transports ain't half bad. I don't know. Within 10 business days, I might have just wasted a lot of money. The reason why I'm saying this is because that house, we're actually having an auditor go through it or whatever, an inspector go through it, check out the house, see if the bank will fund us for the house or not. If the bank does not fund us for the house, we have to turn around, talk to the owners of the house, see what they can do about it. You know what I'm saying? And if the owners of the house are willing to fix it up for like price changes, whatever, or not, if they choose to not fix it up for the price changes, you know, do the minor little repairs and all that. If they choose to not do that, then it just becomes a big hassle. We're out like $700. But if they do choose to fix up what needs to be fixed, I think we're going to be doing pretty good. I know. Small tractors. Ah, yes, right here. I can put a front loader on this one. No horsepower to it though. Aha! 125 horse. Back. Go to the medium tractors. Ooh, I can even put a front loader on that one. That wouldn't be too bad. Honestly, I do like the R6s. They are nice. They are the really good bang for the buck. I don't want to say it, but I will. Large tractors. Yes. When you get into these large tractors, I mean, the T8 is a must. R8 series. Yeah, you see, 290 horsepower, 320, and it's cheaper. Oh, both these have reverse drive controls? I don't. 394. Oh, 462. See? Less than 20,000 more. That's a lot of horsepower for just a couple. But we do have one of these that that is around our area. It is really cool to see moving. Because it's like, it pulls everything. I mean, other than that, you got the Big Bud series, you know. But Big Bud is not around here. 1,100 horsepower. Right there. Case quad track. Oh man. I'm so happy he's almost done with this. I might get a John Deere though. I mean, that one John Deere you can get with the Oh, yeah? I mean, Big Bud is not a major production tractor, though. That's what I'm going on. It's really not. You see a Big Bud once every... There's like one Big Bud per state. Okay? Bottom line. It's not a high production tractor. But on the other hand, it's like... If we could have got the one property that we wanted to get... Alright? If we could have got that property, I mean, I would have got me probably a mower, whatever, small field tractor, whatnot. And I would have probably got me a New Holland because I love New Holland that much. And I would have a field, I would have a garden, I would have all that. I would learn about canning. I would make my own, food for the family. Hell, I would hunt in the damn backyard. That's how I'm looking at it. I'd hunt in the backyard. Be like, got me another deer. Got me another deer, I would have somebody come out and show me how to skin them. I mean, it's some... No. There is nothing about Ford that I like. I mean, maybe... Well, I can't say that. That'd be a lie. There is a few Fords that I like. There is, like, 2 Mustangs that I like. Alright, one's the 2012 Laguna Seca. I do like that. And the other one is like Ken Block's Ford that he has. That